Welcome everybody back to episode 29 of CultrTalk.
Yeah.
Today we spoke about restructuring and rebranding of CultrTalk.
Yeah. We spoke about some current events. We spoke about the coronavirus vaccine.
We spoke about universities lowering their grade boundaries for students.
Yep. And we spoke about the effect of social media and how it causes depression in this episode.
And lastly, we also touched on our new producer we have on the show,
Yeah.
Paddy. Overall, it was a great episode. I really enjoyed this episode. It is a new age of CultrTalk. It is a new beginning,
And we hope you enjoy it.
and we hope you enjoy it. So let's get into the episode. Hello.
Hello. What's good?
It's been a long time.
Fam, it's been over a month.
We came back
mad.
a month ago.
Yeah, came back a month
And
ago
we
and we've been
said-
gone for a month.
No, we came back a month ago and we said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna
We're
do
gonna do,
consistent videos
Yeah,
and
keep
all
up with it.
Keep
And
up
where
with
were we?
And then at that time,
Yeah, to be fair.
it was viable.
Yeah.
We could do it. However, Boris then hit us with a left hook, and we went into another national lockdown.
Exactly.
And what we decided we didn't want to do was do our virtual ones anymore because I
Exactly.
think we lost the quality. And
Yeah.
our producer, are you okay? Yeah. We lost quality, so we didn't want to do that anymore. And then it was weird that we weren't speaking. We were
Yeah.
When I say we
But
weren't
yeah,
speaking, we were speaking.
we speak, but
But
Yeah.
I had ideas of rebranding CultrTalk a little bit. I didn't realize while I was just working on it behind the scenes and I was going to feed the information back to Josh. Josh was also working on rebranding.
yeah.
Do you remember, like, we just messaged each
We
other?
just messaged each other, and I think you came up with a way to restructure the actual episodes
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I was like, you know what? It's mad that we've both just been on the same wavelength because
Yeah.
I've been redesigning and redoing stuff in the time, It's been lockdown, so we haven't had anything to record. Well, not that we haven't, but we chose not to
Yeah.
because we want to keep the quality proper for you guys.
But that
And-
almost gave us like a time to step back and be
Yeah.
like, you know what, we want to make it more uniform. And then
Exactly.
if you guys have obviously seen across social media, on YouTube now, on
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of our thumbnails and stuff are different. Like, it's all thanks to this guy over here.
Nah.
No, you've
Joint
been
effort, fam.
banging the edits. I'm not gonna lie.
We have
I
to. You
saw
have
it.
to.
No, but you don't usually bang the edits.
It's true. I
And
don't.
all of a
That's
sudden,
that's
I
always
just got
you.
like one after another from you. Like, I've done this. I've done.
That's
I was
always.
just
Do you
there
know
like,
what? Yeah, it was like 12, like midnight. I'm sitting at yard. I'm just thinking, you know what? Yeah, man's just munching and doing nothing with my life. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
What you
let
watching?
me,
What were you watching?
anime in it, One Piece. I'm doing One Piece in it.
So what you
But-
said? You're watching or munching?
No, I was watching, but I was saying I've been munching too much and just been sitting on my
Oh,
ass in
okay.
it. So I was like, let me do some edits in it. Let me do some edits,
Yeah.
get things going, and yeah, just been working on that. And I think in 2021 we want to hit the ground running proper with the podcast. That's the thing.
The embarrassing statistic that came from
Oh,
this was.
God.
I mean, we did do episodes, but because they were done virtually and we are both not happy with the quality,
Exactly.
we didn't class them as episodes.
And we didn't move those episodes from YouTube across to Spotify
yeah.
because it just doesn't sound the same as this does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't. For me, it just doesn't. Like, for both of us,
Yeah,
it
it just
didn't
don't
feel
sound
right, 'cause we were
good.
just, again, like, it's on the same page. So, with quality like this sort of setup, video wise, in 2020, we've done a whopping 5.
A whopping it, mad numbers, isn't it? Just doing out stats.
Honestly, when I say that, I just feel like such an idiot because
Oh,
I feel
honestly.
like we've built this amazing platform, and we've not.
Look.
I feel like it's not just been our fault though. It's not like
No,
we haven't
it
wanted
hasn't
to, 'cause
solely
there's
been
many
our fault.
times where we wanted to get
Exactly.
together. We've
And
wanted
also
to film.
to get together and have a talk, and also to have guests on and have a proper conversation. But it's just been difficult this year for everybody.
we can't get a guest on.
So
Literally,
we literally can't.
Like we're this is work. This is technically work purposes.
Mhm.
So we have this like the work relationship. So we have this
Exactly.
is our work. It is our job, kind of like
It is our job.
We enjoy it, but it's our job at the same time.
Yeah.
We wanted to then now move into 2021. We've always said it to ourselves, like, oh, we want to be consistent, but we've never done it. And
Exactly.
we had this really good phone call the other day.
Yeah, like
Where
2 was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago,
now,
2
Yeah,
weeks.
we were like, look, we keep saying let's be consistent. Well, let's pump out videos. We'll meet up and we'll just like generate like 4 videos in that one
Yeah.
evening. And then we'll be like, oh, we've got loads of videos, but we're okay now.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I feel like that also reduced. I feel like that reduces the quality because you're just there like,
Just churning out.
Churning
You're
it
getting
out.
tired after every episode you film,
yeah.
and yeah,
So we suggested the idea, look, let's both give each other one day out of the week that we know, and we put into our calendar straight. We literally put onto our calendar
Literally.
straight, did we not?
both of us.
that this is a day that we're going to come and do podcasts.
Yep.
And we picked the Sunday. So we've stopped the seasons now. So basically this whole start of the podcast, I know you might be a bit confused what's happening. We're just going to explain how Culture Talk is now changing.
Yep.
We are changing now. So we've had a conversation about Rebrand. We have been rebranding. He's been going mad with the edits.
Safe.
Love them. We've stopped the seasons, so we've taken that all out of the titles as well. We're going from whatever we started with, from episode 1 to what we are now, which is episode 29, which is not mad. I can't wait to get to like episode 50.
Exactly.
We'll do like big episodes for
we'll do big episodes for those, and it's good because we feel like that structure allows us to show our journey, because it is a journey.
It is a journey.
Where we started off, even the first episode, the audio is different. You know,
and we forget, like, we are also new to this.
Exactly.
So how to make it look online, how to uniform it, we haven't done it before.
And we're fortunate enough to have you. Like, we genuinely, it is a passion project for us.
Yeah, 100%.
But also, like, we genuinely, you actually support us. We actually earn money from it. We've done projects which we're excited about.
We've been reached out to by some amazing companies that want to work with us, and that's all because of you guys. And for us, that's crazy. But the real realization that we had was that Culture Talk before used to be based around just solely around UCL, solely around education and uni. When Josh was at our masters, we were able to hold on to that as well and still do it because we enjoy doing it. But the thing is now is I've been out of university for 2 years now.
Exactly, yeah.
You're coming on
since September. I finished.
You're finished. We can still talk about university, but that's not what our current. This whole podcast was to speak about our lives, right?
Our journey,
what we get up to, what we're doing. So that element is it's us, but it's not part of our lives anymore. So what's going to happen with our podcast now is, this is the interesting bit for you guys, is we're moving a bit away from just educational content.
Yeah.
We're going to become a bit more relaxed. We're going to speak about what we're currently doing in our lives, along with current affairs going on, like our opinions on, related current affairs. So whether that be job applications, creating businesses, or anything that we're doing in our lives, we want to talk about that now rather than just being limited just to education, because we're not in it anymore.
Exactly, we're not in it, and
we're veterans.
We are literally vets. We're vets, and whilst
I need a badge.
I need a proper badge, innit? A vet badge. But whilst we'll still obviously be doing current events and stuff, we'll also be doing our topical podcast episodes on one set topic where we'll discuss that for X amount of minutes.
Would love for you guys to send those topical projects through, because again, we love speaking about what you guys want to hear as well.
Exactly.
Recently, I think there's been have you seen on YouTube Studio, some people have been having a conversation in the comments.
Yeah, that's what we love to see.
To read into that and
engagement.
We should do a video with where we answer some questions that we have received. Also, the setup now, we're in this kind of a little studio vibe kind of thing. Yeah, which is a bit different every time we move the lights kind of. But anyway, studio vibe kind of thing. Every Sunday, we have made a promise to each other and now to you guys, because we did say this a month ago, but then it wasn't our fault.
Exactly.
We'll meet up every Sunday, do the video, and our plan at the moment is to release it on a Monday, so you guys can watch it throughout the week, because we're not going to really limit how long the episode is. We're going to do the episode as long as we want to spew out whatever we want to spew out for.
Exactly, yeah.
But you guys can start a video on a Monday, continue it again on Tuesday. Yeah. Maybe Wednesday you're a bit busy, then Thursday basically whenever use it to listen throughout the week. And then we film again on a Sunday and release again. So that'll be the new schedule. Yeah. So Sunday film, Monday release.
Exactly.
If that really doesn't sit right with you guys,
let us know.
Please. Yeah. If you want a different sort of schedule.
Different layout, different schedule, just let us know. Yeah. Literally.
I want to have fun with this again.
Yeah. Man. Let's do it. That's what this is.
Yeah. I just want to have fun.
Passion project.
Another we have a producer now.
Yeah, OG producer.
We have a producer, and you guys know the OG producer. We kind of teased him into it in the last few episodes, but we've got Paddy.
Yeah, Paddy
the producer. Yeah. Do you want to say a little hello?
Yeah, I don't have much to spew out at the moment.
Okay. But thank you for agreeing to be our producer. Yeah. Paddy actually is. You won't see him, but he is one of the newest member of Culture Talk. He doesn't like to put anything official on it because it becomes a liability for him. So he is Paddy the producer. So you will hear him pretty much whenever he's available. He will be down here in the episodes, giving his opinions. You're going to get to know him, but you won't be able to see him. But each their own, innit?
Yeah, each their own.
What would you want to say?
I said we move.
We move.
Say it to your mic. Say it with your chest. But yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So what have you been up to, mate?
Man, recently,
What have you been doing?
jobs. Like after having finished uni, I submitted my dissertation in September. Yeah, mid-September. Literally started that the week before, and just sitting at home and just thinking to myself, you know what, I need a job.
So
like
this past week,
literally,
what has your highlight been?
My highlight's been interviews, fam. That's all. There's been no highlights, bro. There's been 0 highlights.
Yeah.
Literally, so just been interviewing, doing jobs, looking after my grandma. You know, making sure she's good. She's good. Yeah, I think she's a bit scared and apprehensive about everything.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously she's elderly
naturally,
naturally. So yeah, it's just about looking after her and being safe, really. Yeah. But what have you been saying though?
For this, the thing is, because we've just about come out of lockdown.
Yeah.
The highlight would probably be we've come out of that lockdown, even though things are still pretty much the same. It's been weird because it's December now, right? And usually when you go look around outside and stuff, you feel that Christmas vibe.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? A producer doesn't agree with us.
Yeah,
You don't feel it? Like when you go outside, like when pre this whole pandemic situation, when you'd go out around December time, would you not feel like that the festive feeling?
It just doesn't.
You're just looking at me like I'm an idiot.
I just think because of the year we've had, even though Christmas lights are being put up and we have all of that.
Not in our local area, though.
Yeah, that's true. No.
We drove past,
more towards me. There is.
So
yeah.
We drove past today. Did you see it?
Nothing.
Usually, they can't put the tree anymore.
Why not? Oh, because of construction.
True.
But
there's no lights though.
There's no lights or anything.
Regardless of that, also shopping wise, like
it's just not the same.
I don't know.
And I think just because of how rough the year's been, it won't feel the same.
No.
Even though the government's gloating about how they've come out of lockdown and they promised to do that on December 2nd, moving into a tiered system still means you're in a lockdown effectively. It hasn't changed anything. Really.
What is it like? 3?
Tiers 1 to 3.
No,
so
on Christmas Day, have they not said you can have up to 3 families can meet up?
Yeah, you can mix with 3 households. Yeah,
3 households can
meet up over Christmas, which is good at least.
At least, yeah. Like, I mean, do families meet up more than 3 during Christmas? That's mad.
To be honest,
Christmas
actually,
in my house or just my family.
My family does, yeah, because like my cousins, I have like my cousin's house.
Yeah, I usually see your stories during
Christmas.
They're
so
really
2 different cousins' house I usually visit at Christmas. So
What you can still do that because that's still free.
Yeah, that's still free. Yeah, it'd be free.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
So you can still do that. That's actually really nice.
So it's
you
nice
probably haven't seen them all year.
Haven't seen them. I literally don't see them until Christmas.
Really?
So it's literally only a Christmas thing where we actually all meet up. So,
what do you get up to? Nothing on Christmas. Do you do anything much?
I mean, I don't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, but do you still like?
We usually do like a gathering.
Yeah.
At my grandma's house.
Are you gonna do that this year? 3 families.
Well, no, she's gone back home.
She's gone back home.
To deal with problems. So we can't do none of that.
So like again, I'm on the same boat as Paddy. I don't celebrate Christmas. But we still have like a Christmas meal together.
Yeah.
We still take it as a little holiday and we enjoy it.
Good.
I think my older sister's going to be coming over.
Okay, that's good.
I think that's pretty much it. But the annoying thing for me is like this is usually my favorite holiday. Like Christmas is my favorite holiday.
It's the best. It's literally one of the best periods.
This year I don't feel it at all.
It's just not the same.
Like, I go outside and it just feels stale, mate.
I think we just have to be fortunate to be able to spend time with family after having not seen, them for so long because of the pandemic 100%. And it's quite an unfortunate situation we find ourselves in, but that is sort of a bit of light to end the year, to be able to see your family and to enjoy Christmas a bit.
Like, usually that would have been my highlight.
Yeah.
But my highlight overall for the past week has been understanding myself better.
In what way?
So I've been doing stuff on the side which I can't fully go into
yet
because it's not fully confirmed and stuff. But what doing this thing that I've been doing sounds so weird. I said this thing. It's for a good reason. What I've been doing, it has made me understand more of my strengths academically, personally, how far I can go with speaking and whatnot. So it's been a lot of personal development, a lot of understanding, like how I come across to people and like, am I good enough for certain things? It's been good. So it's been a muddled up week for me.
Yeah.
Because I've explained to you, I've been all over.
You've been all over the shop, innit? It's mad.
It still hasn't ended. Like this, literally, I told Josh like like this whole week's been a tornado for me, mate.
Yeah.
Like, it's just been going on like thing after thing, and I literally told you this is my getaway.
Literally, the podcast is the getaway.
This is my getaway. This like I've come in and I feel like I'm away from all that,
and it's good because you get to be relaxed and talk to you guys and just have a conversation.
Yeah, no,
that's
exactly.
what you want it to be.
I was gonna ask Paddy what you got up to in the week.
Yeah.
But he specifically told me before the episode started, like, do not ask.
Do not. Yeah.
Like it. But yeah, I think that's a little roundup of our week. Now this is a new segment of our podcast, and we call this Current Events.
Current Events.
Every week, me and Josh will be identifying 2 current events each, which are relevant and which are, eye-catching, we feel. And us three will be discussing these current events. Yeah. So, Paddy, I can see that you're not prepared right now because your phone's not in your hand, and you need.
Days.
Can you please pull up the first?
Give me a second.
Current events.
Yeah, let's see.
Paddy.
So
there's a lot going on.
Paddy.
The first current event. Something very.
Is it light or is it like heavy?
It's different. Something different.
It's different.
So this is the UK's approval of the COVID vaccine.
Do you want to read the headline, please?
So the headline is COVID-19 Pfizer / BioNTech vaccine judged safe for use in UK.
Yeah.
Probably pronounced it wrong.
But didn't that come out? This has come out of nowhere.
Yeah. So the UK have approved Pfizer to essentially supply, I think, 80 million, which is the order of vaccines they have.
80 million.
80 million.
Out 80 million vaccines.
I'm just whacking it out in it for approved for use in the UK. Now, obviously, I understand the concerns. I understand why people are also happy for a vaccine to be put out there by Pfizer. It's also important to note Pfizer have had bare lawsuits regarding side effects that affect
Who have they been testing?
Kids and children. Well, 43,000 people have been tested, volunteers who have tested for this vaccine.
They could
Pfizer.
potentially, So the 43,000 people that have agreed to take this like vaccine that they don't even know about, they could potentially put that into their body and like tomorrow wake up and not be able to walk.
It's possible. It's possible.
And they've taken that risk.
I mean, well, there's a couple of things. So as I always say, I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I get why people are apprehensive about taking this vaccine. On the other hand, though, people need to understand a couple of things. One, this isn't a situation where pharma companies are in competition with each other to release a vaccine or anything like that.
I can't believe there's competition around a time like this.
It's great, but luckily there is none. So scientists across the world have come together to work on this vaccine.
We've seen that video, actually, pull up on that point. Remember that video watching just before the podcast? It usually takes 10 years to make a vaccine, but because everyone's pulled together now, they've reduced the time. Finances
have been pulled together, and even though we are apprehensive about it, and in the side effects, just think about how maybe had you asked somebody, in the UK, how many people have died? Maybe over 60,000. In the US, over 200,000 people, families who have lost a loved one, whether they would have taken that vaccine, I think they'd take it. I think, do you know what I mean? So even though the risks are there, there's something that can potentially provide a lifeline that's been worked on by experts. So I get both sides of the argument, really.
Is it too personal to ask you if you'll take it or not?
No, it's not too personal at all.
So if I were to say tomorrow, meet me outside, I'll go inject you with something.
You know what?
Would you take it?
And I'm not gonna lie, I think I'd be quite shook, but I think I'd take it. Not just for myself, to protect my grandma as well. And obviously, it's hard to know because we don't even know the long-term effects. We don't.
It's a hidden killer. It's a hidden killer. So for me, I would take it. No, wait, I wouldn't take it just yet.
Yeah, you'd wait.
I'm not saying I'd wait to see the side effects on other people, but I'd wait to see the side effects on other people.
So I mean, did you just call the vaccine a hidden killer?
No.
Or are you talking about the virus?
Coronavirus.
I mean, the vaccine can't be a hidden killer. You can see it. It's vaccine, injection.
Oh, I thought you were worried about
no.
vaccine.
Look, I don't trust anybody anymore.
Yeah,
honestly,
I can get that.
I don't,
especially the government.
There's a lot of like memes going around. People say the people that are saying no to vaccines were the ones. Have you seen those memes?
No, what were they saying?
So the meme goes along the lines of like anti-vaxxer. Anti-vaxxer is a person when they were 16 was taking all sorts of drugs, like all sorts of pills and stuff, but won't take a vaccine.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like there's memes around and stuff like that. But I'm not anti-vaxxer because it's like, oh yeah, I'm like this person. It's because how can you trust anymore? How can you trust? Like,
but before this, you've had vaccines. Have you ever?
Okay, so what vaccines? Huh?
Meningitis. Yeah, that's. Why are you creasing?
Someone just drop that.
Why are you creasing? I was just saying.
Serious.
It is serious. It's
thing.
My cousin had it. It's serious. It's no joke. We've all had. We've all had vaccines.
Okay, that's fine, but that's known.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but I know, but like that's like about it. Like that's been about for a minute. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, and this is the other thing. So on your point, as in we've had vaccines before.
Yeah.
Another reason why the corona vaccine
I didn't have
quick.
vaccines when I was a baby.
You definitely have.
No.
You definitely. There's no way you haven't.
I said no, bro.
Poked.
I said
you
no.
definitely
I said leave me out of it. You said what you said. I rudely cut you off.
But the reason why the COVID one's quick to develop is it's not a new virus at all. It's a respiratory.
Dettol bottles had
it beforehand
on it
because it's a respiratory
time.
Virus that's existed in different forms beforehand. But obviously viruses mutate and change sort of their genetic layout, if you can call it that.
Yeah.
Which is why they're able to take
and it's like constantly changing.
Foundations constantly changing.
COVID has been constantly changing.
COVID has been constantly changing. So this is one of the things with the vaccine. They don't know if it will stop. If the vaccine will actually stop it transferring from one person to the other.
I understand what you're saying about these pharmaceutical companies obviously are coming together and they're not trying to like, compete, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. I still think there's a money making scheme.
Of course.
I don't want to bring it up.
No. Of course there will be. There's no doubt.
I feel like
there's no doubt there will be some kind of arms race of the vaccines, as in they would like to be the first to provide that and be the first.
For me,
no doubt.
If it means that I can go back to a bit of a normal society again, start seeing my family again, we can continue doing this without there being a lockdown and it making us stop for a month.
Exactly.
If I can be my friends again, like we us as our friendship group. I'm talking about a friendship group.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
we have not met up since last year.
Fam, since last year. Do you know how mad that is?
Me and you have seen each other when we can, and when it's been government like guidelines have allowed it for like podcast reasons, but we haven't seen everyone together, which for me is mad because we were the group that would meet up at least once a week.
At least.
Like the times when I'd reject meeting up, it makes me feel like I wish I actually went.
This is the thing. This is what this year's done. It makes us, appreciate the small things, just going out to do nothing or spontaneous trips, even if it's not always organized. You know what I mean? So it's mad.
We did that like when it was okay to. Remember, we were just like I'd put a message saying I'm hungry and we'd drive.
Go
away from my area to eat food and come back again.
Yeah.
So if I ask you the question, what is one thing that this year has made you appreciate the most? What would that be? Starting with you, Paddy. The one thing that this year has made you appreciate the most, that highlighted to you so much, like damn, like I took this for granted. Maybe, what has that been?
It's a good question.
It's not an interview. You don't have to say it's a good question. You can just answer.
Well, the honest answer.
Please.
Yeah.
Honesty is key to success.
Yeah, just meeting up with friends, to be honest, because even though like we can all talk online and whatnot, at least at the start I just was really not bothered. Like I just wanted to chill and not talk to anyone. Now it's okay, like I can jump on like Discord or whatever, we can talk or have a phone call once in a while, but even that it's
not the same, man.
Yes, it's obviously not the same. And that's probably the main thing. Just seeing.
I'm a people's person as well.
Yeah,
I like being around people.
Same.
That's a really cute answer, to be honest.
Yeah. So thanks.
That means you miss me.
Who's gonna answer the question?
Swerve. I'm pulled up and swerved the question. Go on. For me, I think time is what I've appreciated more this year than anything.
You've had a lot of time, mate.
A lot of time. but spent in an entirely different way this year behind closed doors is how we've spent time. And now we value more the time we had spending it outdoors in various other ways. And so much has changed this year. You know, my brother like moved out of the house. Like,
for me, that's crazy because I've always known Josh as Josh and his two brothers.
Exactly, literally, like
at your yard. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, now that Richard's not even in our ends, like I hope the ends are looking after him over there.
They have to be because you know what I mean. Like if it wasn't for Corona, it would mean I can go visit him regularly.
Yeah, exactly.
And all of that, but I can't. And both of them have looked after me since.
See, you know how the point you made up about time and how you've been spending it differently. I was watching this YouTube video, like I think it was yesterday, and this is when we had come out of lockdown.
Yeah.
So he's technically allowed to go out and do some more things than he would be. And he said like he woke up in the morning and just stayed home because that's what felt routine.
Smart.
He said it literally just felt routine, so he literally just didn't leave his house.
That's what I'm saying. It's become normality. So
and he's like, I'm the sort of person. He's a YouTuber, so he's always out and about, me and his friends and stuff. He's like, I literally woke up in the morning and it just felt right just to be inside.
It's crazy,
and that's what this year's done to us.
That's what I mean. It's taught me that time's never on our side. Essentially, in life in general. Honestly, like there's a woman in my estate called Barbara who passed away from coronavirus. And she dedicated her life, rest in peace, sir. She dedicated her life to sort of raising children at like after school club essentially and feeding them. Like at the youth club in the estate. So like after primary school, like when I'd go there, like after school club, like she'd feed kids, like have games for them to do in the nursery and stuff. And she dedicated her life to that. Do you know what I mean? And I think for a lot of us at the beginning, it was just like, oh yeah, the virus, whatever. And I found out recently, I had no idea, like she lives at the backside of my estate essentially. So if I just don't see somebody from that side of the estate, I just don't expect it. But you never know. I just hadn't seen her in months, and then I hear this on the news essentially.
Which is mad. And before you wouldn't want to get to know at all because there's no need.
There's no
reason.
Need. Yeah. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But what would it be for you? What have you appreciated this year?
For me, I've appreciated being good health.
Very true.
Because look, you're laughing already. Yeah, you're giggling. Stop. That's not nice. Because health, I did take for granted at uni because I was like up and down with my health. Yeah. But what I realized is, at the start of the lockdown and stuff, I let go of my health completely. Habits were really bad, whatnot, and I was feeling that the worst. Then I kind of second lockdown, I like buckled down. And I started to focus on my health even more.
You've been going ham on that as well.
Thank you. And I realized like how much better I feel, and my health being like at its optimum allows my body to fight against stuff like the virus.
Very true.
It allows my body to fight against anything, any sort of virus, any sort of infections and stuff like that. Because when the body's not at its optimum, you've got an open gate for anything to come attack your body. Do you know what I mean?
Literally.
But when your immune system's running at its peak and whatnot, your energy levels are different. Your mental health is like since I've been doing runs, right?
Yeah.
It's the serotonin release as well, but my mental health has been at the probably the best place it's ever been.
And that's good to hear, but especially given the time we live in. I feel
when I'm out there running, I feel like I get a buzz of excitement. That's just the serotonin. That's like that chemical that's coming out.
Chemical release, yeah.
But me actually realizing and feeling that, you become addicted to that feeling. And I've become addicted to that feeling of that excitement I get when that chemical release happens. And I feel like I've realized a lot about my health. I've improved my health, and I could plan to continue to improve my health. And I'm not going to take my health for granted because I could damage my body, my heart does everything it can to keep me alive. Can you imagine that?
That's what I'm saying.
So it's mad. So that for me, it's health.
That's a massive one.
But yeah, so just to cap off this first one, this was a really good current event actually.
Yeah.
It's up to you if you take it or not. Me, I would wait a little bit more, but then I would take it.
Take it. Yeah.
Would you take it?
No comment.
I'd say
I probably would take it. Yeah.
It's right to be apprehensive. I get it.
Yeah, of course.
But also understand the gravity of the situation. Even if you think there's a conspiracy about Corona not being real, and I don't believe any of that is not real, it is real.
It is real.
understand how many
real,
lives were lost to get to this stage, and how much those families and those people who lost their lives would have, just loved to have the opportunity to just take a vaccine. Do you know what I mean? Like
rather than lose a loved one.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
a sticky one.
It's a sticky one.
Paddy, would you move on to the second current event? Wheel it up.
All right, let's see. So, current event number 2 is COVID. University of Surrey lowers entry grades to relieve anxiety.
So essentially, universities and the University of Surrey that has come forward about it, and other universities, they do mention in the article, basically all the current events, the links will be in the description. But in the article, they all do also mention other universities have done this, where they've lowered the grade expectations. And was it just the expectations or boundaries? Did you say?
So the uni is going to drop entry requirements by 1 grade for students applying to undergrad courses next year.
To reduce the anxiety that's been caused by the current...
To relieve the pressure and anxiety, because they've been affected by...
Can I be honest with
the situation?
Yeah, go on.
The people that are going to be applying for unis and that, you've been given the biggest cheat code ever, fam.
Yeah, facts.
Because I feel I understand, yes, coronavirus has been a peak time and stuff, but if you're a uni student, basically they've just said you can stay in your bed and do your classes.
No, it's true though.
I understand it's hard.
But it's hard,
people
yeah.
want the uni
That's
environment. I love the uni environment.
Yeah.
People need to be in and something. I get that. But I don't think your learning's been disrupted as much. I don't know, man. Maybe it depends on the sort of learner or sort of person you are. Maybe you do want to be in front of your lecturers a lot. I don't know. But
I think for me, if I had this kind of learning,
I'd be gassed.
I would fail. I'd be gassed, but I'd fail.
I was like, I wasn't expecting
No. I think I'd fail.
Okay.
I'd be gassed, but I feel like I would be too
relaxed,
just chill in bed and, play games like PS5,
Actually, you know what?
Do you know what I mean? Like, I would be gassed, of course.
What we've been doing recently, isn't it? We've just been playing games.
Yeah, just playing games.
Yeah, but don't you think because you can just jump on your computer or laptop and join the seminar, have like a group meeting, like you don't have to worry about going to a meeting room or whatever. Don't you think that would benefit you?
No. Do you know why? Shall I explain why?
Yeah, go on.
Benefit you? When you're at home, can you imagine when we were at university how hard it was to finish our work? No.
True, facts. It was hard.
We were all sat around together. The purpose of being there was to finish our work, right?
Yeah.
So now imagine in your home comforts trying to get together virtually to do your work.
Yeah, and our degree was very group heavy.
It's not going to be easier, mate.
No.
You're going to suffer.
I just dropped that.
You sound like I've joined like the Marines.
No, but you're going to suffer.
No.
Remember how hard it was?
It was hard. Group
Even
work.
in person, we couldn't do it. So I feel like, but the thing is, the fact that we were at university in that environment, it wasn't our home. We in our heads we got to do the work.
Yeah.
Say for instance, we had a group. Like I'm gonna bait myself out here, right? And I think you lot would all do the same thing. If there's like a group meeting and like we have group coursework to do on the side, like I'll just have like there's 2 monitors there. I have one side I have my game open, the one side I'll just be chatting to you.
Of course, man. Yeah. No, real talk. That's what you just do that.
You know what I mean?
Do you know what I'm saying?
So my opinion now changed through this conversation.
Yeah,
I think your education has been affected.
It has been affected massively, and in terms of like dropping the grade requirements,
it's a blessing, isn't it?
It's a blessing because, especially with A-level students, right? A lot of their grades are being predicted by
that's a whole,
their teachers.
That's a whole.
That's a mazine, and there's favorite. I know there's favoritism. It's a mazine. It's a mazine.
But I think the government announced. I'm gonna check this, but they're gonna go ahead with all the exams, GCSE and.
Really, I had the opposit.
You had the opposite. Okay.
Yeah,
we
check
need to check this.
Yeah.
Producer's gonna fact check that.
Yeah.
But I was gonna bring a point up is you remember when they released the grades and they used like this algorithm that they had created.
I'm so glad the backlash forced that the other way because that was just ridiculous.
How can it not?
That was just ridiculous.
Come on. And it was discussing to the point where the private schools were receiving higher grades because of the school's stature compared to state.
Of course.
Oh,
and the worst part is
we got private school grades at a state school that the head of sixth form didn't believe in us. So you tell me that the algorithm's right. Go on.
That's what I'm saying. Though. The thing is, and even though they, went back on the decision, there's still a lot of students who are still feeling the permanent effects of that now, and they've gone to unis they don't want to go to.
This is what I mean. So the point now is saying that they've went back on a decision.
Yeah.
Why was that decision made in the first place?
Yeah. Why?
Because that decision is idiotic.
Completely idiotic. There's no reason why you should go ahead with a system that would definitely bias for certain students.
Paddy, have you found out the information?
Oh, Gavin Williamson. Yep, official.
Paddy
was correct.
Is it not Michelle Gove no more?
Michelle Gove.
It's not him.
It is Michelle Gove. So yeah, Gavin Williamson vows A-levels and GCSEs will not be cancelled in England. He's the education secretary.
Okay. I mean,
they will not be cancelled.
So what? Where will they do the test?
They'll probably do them online.
But how can you do? No, that's one thing I don't think is fair. Why couldn't I do?
Actually, no, they probably won't, because
how can you do
schools are still on. Schools are still going in.
Yeah. How can you do a whole GCSE test online?
Yeah, no, you can't. They'll do them in school.
And how are you monitoring that
distance.
they ain't just putting out their phone?
Yeah, no, they'll do it in class for sure.
Because I think schools are still
open, yeah, and they will keep them open.
We'll keep them open.
Yeah.
So I understand. It's been like a different because it's been a reshuffling environment for them
for sure.
For education wise, that the environment's completely different. So like lowering it by one, I'd say it's understandable.
Perfectly understandable.
Like people are very anxious at this during this
as
time.
It is.
Even during exam times, anxiety goes through the roof as it is. Now, can you imagine? It's like you feel like you've missed out on like one-to-one teaching opportunities and stuff. And you're like, this is affecting my grade, and the university's still expecting this. Another thing. It's not controversial if I say
What's that? Go on.
But I also feel like some might be lowering universities, might be lowering their grade boundaries for certain courses because there's a lower applicant level this year. Like lower amounts of people applying.
Yes, because many students are deferring.
Or they're deciding, you know what, I'm going to try and see out this year and apply for university next year because I actually want to.
Exactly, I actually want the uni
experience.
Isn't that
an actual thing that's happening now? Universities are getting less applicants, aren't they?
I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
So many students are deferring, and they've had to offer deferrals because of the mess up that the government made with that algorithm in the first place. So they've allowed more students to defer to the following year.
They really messed up, man. They messed them up.
It's terrible.
For no reason.
It's just terrible.
Can you imagine doing all that?
I'd be so like, can you imagine the position we'd be in if we had that?
Bro, like
business B-techs.
And state school, that the head didn't really like us. Can you imagine what we would have got? I don't think I would have got anything.
Probably
I don't think I would have got anything.
Probably not.
I think I would have just done. I would have had to go and do an apprenticeship, and then I wouldn't have gone to UCL for 3 years, and I wouldn't have met Paddy.
Exactly. Imagine you never met producer out here, J5 and that.
I'm so grateful for you, mate.
Thanks.
What do you think? Do you think it's acceptable?
What's acceptable?
To lower like the grade.
I mean, I think they're doing it because they just need people to join the course.
That's what I was thinking.
The
levels are so low.
Like, you can say, reduce anxiety, whatever, but like we've read about how so many unis are gonna struggle to even run.
Yeah,
they don't have like a lot of students.
How are they struggling to run? How much money they pocketed over the years? Have they spent it already?
That's impossible.
Have they spent it already?
It's impossible,
come on, bro. They pocket like billions, bro.
That's like the massive unis. With like
but so how they're talking off just 1 year out of business? Business when it's meant to be education. They're saying, we're struggling to run our universities. You've been pocketing peas.
Yeah, they pocket money. Universities.
I don't agree with that. But they're gonna struggle. They just, you know what it is? They just want more money.
Of course it is. They're all, businesses at the end of the day. They have investments, That's why there's so many protests that ask them to essentially stop investing in things like fossil fuels and all these things. They're businesses. Yeah. They are businesses primarily.
What we got to do is obviously stand up for what you believe in. But if you are going to university, just go there for certificate for your passion in that subject, to learn more, to network, to get some experiences, and then get out in the real world. Get out in the real world. I think we wrapped that up nicely. Yeah. I want to know the next current event, mate.
Well, I believe there was just 2, and we have covered.
No, there's 3. The one message I sent you, there's 2 within the one message.
And let's see which one I've missed.
You missed my second one, I believe. It's the one with the social media and the depression.
Okay, here it is. So,
man, pulled it up.
Go on, let's see.
So, study finds too much social media is making us feel lonely and depressed.
I 100% agree with that,
Can't argue with that.
I've done a test around that on myself, actually.
Is it?
Yeah. So, when at pre-COVID, right, at my busiest, I could hardly be on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, I'd be out the door. I'd be doing stuff throughout the day, obviously phone calls and stuff. And then by the time I get home in the evening, after I've had my dinner, I want to sleep straight away because I'm tired. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There was like a point where there was like at least a week where I didn't use any socials. Obviously because I feel I was busy, so my mind was occupied, but I didn't feel any. I felt okay. But there's been times when coronavirus did hit, and I had a lot of time, and I used that time towards social media. Right, I would be sitting there for hours just scrolling for no reason, and after you do it, you just feel a sense of like, oh, you're not part of something anymore. You're like, oh, what's going on?
This is the thing. I think social media can create a false sense of reality, and that stuff is going on. Stuff is happening.
Yeah, but it's not. There's a fake.
But it's not. You're at home on your phone looking at somebody doing something. Yeah. So that's, when you deeper after a while, just like, well, what am I really doing? I spent, if you go into your digital well-being settings on your phone, I know Apple and like Android phones have this, and see it, just how much time you spend.
Yeah.
You'll just realize how mad it is. Like everyone go do that now. Just see how much time you spent on Instagram or Chrome.
No.
Yeah,
okay.
Go.
No, everyone, not just me.
Well, my friend's there. Yeah, my friend's there. Yeah, I'm not gonna get baited out today, mate.
So, what you want to see, like how much have you?
Yeah. Let's see the breakdown.
I know it. What do I search?
I
forgot it was again. Screen time.
Is it screen time?
Yeah, that's screen time.
Let's see.
So, wow. Daily average. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Alright, go ahead. read it.
The daily average is 7 hours, 26 minutes.
Okay, so essentially, you spent a 9 to 5, basically, including lunch, so except lunch, on your phone.
So my thing is, Instagram is 28 minutes.
Good. Very good.
iMessage, 27 minutes.
Good. That's very good.
Twitter is 26 minutes. Safari is 16 minutes. WhatsApp is 16 minutes. Boohoo Man is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
What am I doing on Boohoo Man? Reddit is 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm on the clock app for 9 minutes. Setting alarms.
Yeah. Them 100 alarms to wake you up.
ASOS 7 minutes. Snapchat 6 minutes. Facebook Messenger 5. YouTube here it says 3 minutes. That's a lie because I bang out YouTube probably 24 hours in a day.
Yeah, I expect that to be at the top of your list.
But that's on my PC or my iPad, not on my phone.
True.
So I am
on your phone.
I am 7 hours. Yeah. But
But that's screen on time, I'm guessing. Yeah. Just
so
on
app
your phone
wise,
doing
I'm not.
App wise, you're actually not bad.
You brother.
Yeah. Let's see
yours.
I mean, I thought it was an iPhone feature.
No. I think you.
No. Android should have digital well-being.
You should check on your phone first.
I definitely have it.
Yeah, but he can't check
recorded.
His phone.
You're so lucky.
He doesn't want to get me.
No, I thought I was gonna beat myself up, but I'm actually quite. I'm proud of
good.
that.
That is. You should be impressed with that. Like everyone should check. Actually.
I mean, if it's possible, I'm gonna have a look.
Wait. Yesterday, my average time on iMessage was 1 hour 6 minutes.
Mad. 1 hour 6.
What am I doing? I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just mad to deal how many.
What?
Okay, I found it. Digital well-being.
Okay.
See, I know your phone.
Let's see.
I know your phone.
I know your phone, bro.
All right.
Go on.
Go on.
So today, I believe it's screen on time.
Yeah.
4 hours 55 minutes.
Bad.
So
I've had 7.
the majority of
I've
that
had 7.
time, 25%, has been YouTube,
You love your YouTube on your phone.
and then it's not showing a percentage, but it's just like a chart. Prime Video around 15%. Okay, YouTube Advanced, which is like a third-party YouTube app without ads and stuff.
Yep.
Which I don't recommend.
Why? Why?
I support content creators.
Yeah.
Of course.
Actually,
Yeah.
do you watch cultural videos?
Ads. Yeah.
Do you watch cultural videos? using
Everyone, please watch our ads.
Do
It
you,
supports
do you
us.
skip our ads?
I watch your videos on my computer.
But
Yeah.
do you skip our ads?
I don't watch the whole 2 minutes. Like, check
That's
out the
it.
new Audi.
See,
where-
Our producer.
Our producer up.
Up.
So we hired an up. We don't
We
hire.
I don't use AdBlock on your on YouTube because I use Edge.
Ah,
most
okay,
of
it's
the time.
fine. No, we'll
Yeah.
monitor your progress
Yeah.
with our ads.
Monitor my revenue.
Yeah.
All right, so YouTube has to get bumped up to, let's see, like
It's Mazzina.
40%.
Oh.
And
So you watch a lot of YouTube on your phone then?
yeah,
Granted.
and then, but this is just today, so I don't know. Like,
Yeah, mine just says for today though.
Yeah, just for today.
I don't know how to see like historical, but the remaining ones are like 10% or less. So Instagram, Chrome, Twitter, and other.
That's not too bad because that means you're on social media. I mean, YouTube is a form of social media, but YouTube is more just videos, right? You're just watching for entertainment. Social media create like your Twitters, your Instagrams, your Facebook. That creates that false sense of what you're talking about. You're not on that much then, at all.
I mean, not recently, because Instagram's just full of like.
Instagram, you know, honestly, when is the last time? I'm gonna say when is the last time each of us posted on Instagram?
No, go
I'm
on.
bored of Instagram, fam.
Fam, honestly, I only use my personal one really as a tie-in to Culture Talk.
Yeah,
to
same
engagement
Culture
wise.
Talk I have fun on.
Yeah.
But my personal Instagram, bro, last time I posted was 2nd of June.
Oh, that's mad.
I've got no
Mrs.
posts.
got 0 posts. Bro,
I've got a lot.
I produce a pad.
I've got like 86 probably.
Where's Josh? Let me find. But I want to see when you last posted. Josh, you're active, Don.
Yeah, I'm active on Insta.
So Josh has got 81 posts, and the last time he posted was 9th of October.
That's recent.
Yeah, that's recent. I've got 60 posts, and last time I posted was 2nd of June.
Yeah, so
I'm bored of it.
yeah, to tie to the actual, like, in terms of depression and social media, I mean, it gives you a dopamine rush, like literally almost like a dopamine rush when it's gamification. So within computer science, they found a way to almost create this sense of urgency for the user, as in like they need to answer this message by having a little 1 or 2 icon every time somebody messages you on WhatsApp. So you get that bubble on top of WhatsApp and you feel like you need to answer it.
Yeah.
Like how many times you get a message and you feel like you need to attend
I'm
to
so
your
surprised
phone.
you haven't watched it. Social Dilemma on
on Netflix.
It's so good.
Or like likes and follows and things like that. They literally create a dopamine rush, which makes you feel like it makes you feel good, literally.
They talk to the people that created the concept of the like button and the follow button.
Yeah.
And they come
That's
out.
mad. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna have to watch that.
It is really good, and it showed like they literally said we created it because they, like you just said, dopamine rush. They said that when you create something that when you click it, it gives you like an end result or almost as if like an achievement. People are gonna do it
Exactly,
like
because you don't want that number
Yeah.
to be there. In terms of when you see a notification pop up on your messages and you want it to go away, you will go into that app and you'll use that app to make sure
100.
you know, people like to clean out their notification list so it's all
all
organized.
clear
You
out,
go
yeah.
into the app, you'll
But
check it.
People,
And I think we're
look at
all
my-
guilty
what
of
does it say
that.
on my emails?
2000. You two, yeah. You two move mad, fam.
What's up? I don't need to see all
Your
my emails.
uni inboxes, yeah, moved so
Bro,
mad.
I've got-
No, everybody. Now listen to me.
I've got
How can
2,000.
how can I asked this brother, yeah. Ask these two brothers, have you seen this email? He's like, oh no, I don't think I got it, yeah. Go on his inbox, 2,000 unread emails on uni emails, bro. How listen to this brother. 2,000 unread emails from uni. And I asked him, has he read it? And he's telling me, nah, I don't think I received it. Both of these brothers.
Listen, basically, no.
I don't want to hear nothing.
You gotta listen. This is my Gmail, my Outlook.
Yeah.
My work emails are on my mail app on the iPhone.
Okay.
So they come across as notifications on the top. This is where I've signed up to like promotional stuff.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like
so it's not like emails you'll actually read or that you reply to regularly.
Nah.
Fair.
This is just like when I make an order on ASOS, it comes through, your order's on its way and
That's
stuff.
That's fair.
But where my thing is on the mail app, there's a mail app on iPhones. I can't even spell mail. You see the mail app?
Okay, yeah, no notification.
No, because I
you read
have
them,
to be up to date because that's my important stuff.
Yeah.
But where
so you knew when you're important stuff, yeah.
Huh? No, but listen, I haven't even got my uni email on this. Look, I'm gonna know because you're
Fam, now before we used to go on your laptop, yeah, and look at your emails, yeah. I'm just seeing bare unread. It's not even
339 unopened. But these are just like telling me your order is on its way and stuff. But like,
yeah,
my
that's
other
fair,
one
that's
is
fair.
all of them are open because they're important.
Yeah.
So I've got a system to my madness. 2.2 is probably just like deliveries and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas he doesn't open his emails.
Yeah, you definitely don't. But yeah, work you do. Work you read it. Your
So
emails
I think we've all split up our emails.
Yeah, it was.
You have your junk email accounts that you've used to like.
All of his emails go to junk, fam. They're all in the bin, fam. Yeah, they never get open. They're all in the bin.
But yeah, again, like you said, tie that to the pressure. You're creating a false environment for yourself when you're there. Like you literally, like you sit down, 5 minutes to check my phone. It's been 2 hours.
And look, inherently, humans are nosy. So if you're not on social media, you feel like you're missing something.
Yeah.
You literally feel like you're missing something. You're not up to date with what people are doing. When realistically, if you know them on a level, then you can just message them and find out how they're doing or what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? If you wanted to. So I think that's how it can kind of put you in depressive moods. So it's good to take the time.
I think a good practice
to get off it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to stop doing that.
No.
That's one thing I realized. I do kind of.
It's actually because it's good. We go. It's good. We go back and forth.
So my point was just to tie with yours. I'm so sorry I cut you there. Was I think people should practice. Like I think this can be so hard for people to do, and it's so mad that it sounds like such an easy thing to do, but it's gonna be so hard. It's like one day of the week, you wake up in the morning and you don't check your phone. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Check my phone. 100.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Instagram.
Yeah.
One challenge I give to people is when you wake up in the morning, make it not be the first thing you do is check your phone.
I mean, the first step to that is to wake up in the morning. And I don't do that. So, yeah, stuff needs to get put together, fam.
The way you're so serious. And you just look straight and say, well, the first thing is you got to wake up in the morning. Like,
soon come.
That's a good point.
Soon come 2021.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I drop one line like that, but that's true. First thing to do is wake up in the morning. But I challenge you, and if anyone completes it and actually does it, and I want to know about the experiences and how you felt doing it, let us know in the comments. Were you able to wake up in the morning and not pick up your phone to check it? The first thing you do is you wake up in the morning and you just get out of bed, do a nice little stretch, open your window, take a little fresh breeze in, breathe in, breathe out, and go brush your teeth.
Exactly.
Rather than like he just said,
have your breakfast,
Instagram, and you don't even like anyone's photos anyway. When's the last time you liked one of my photos? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So he said God knows. His camera's not near his mouth. I mean his microphone. Yeah. He said God knows. But I challenge you that. I think that's a good round off to current. This week's only 3. We'll try and have 4, I think. But I think 3 and actually.
I think 3 is good.
I think 3 is a good amount, I think. I like 3.
Yeah.
These were interesting. I love doing that.
I love doing that. Let us know what you think about that.
Well, let us know how you think. Yeah. I think for me this has been amazing. I love
getting back to
podcasting, but it's just like, you know how we've changed up now, this whole new structure. It's just fun. It's really fun. I'm not like I didn't have fun before. This is fun.
Of course.
So expect an episode from us
weekly.
Before we do sign off, I wanted to ask, is there one thing you're looking forward to in the coming week? Then we can explain how it went in the next week's episode.
One thing I'm looking forward to.
One thing that you think that's coming up that you're looking forward to, maybe that might happen during the week, that you can tell us the results of.
Maybe some job offers, man. Maybe. Or some good news on like interview stages. That would be good.
Oh, I'm praying for you.
So yeah,
for me, the secret thing I've been doing, I hope by the next week I can talk more on it. and I would love to update people and the whole process of it without naming the companies involved and stuff. But we'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see.
What about you? What about you, Paddy?
No, not honestly, nothing. I mean, when you said looking forward to it, I thought you meant like anything in general, not just.
Yeah, it can be anything.
Probably the Anthony Joshua fight.
Oh, fun.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's.
We're watching that together, yeah?
In like
Who do you
a
think's
week or so.
Joshua, mate.
I think AJ will win.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Pulev. Anyway, this is not a boxing podcast anyway, but
Yeah.
we'll get into that. But yeah, we're watching it together, boys. I think over Discord. We'll watch it over Discord.
I mean, I wish I could say, like, you know, as you mentioned, I think it was you mentioned your one was what job
offers, like
job offers.
I wish I could say that, but I have to wait like at least a month to hear back from any.
Yeah.
I mean, still, man, as long as it's in the pipeline, it will come.
If you let us know if you do anything, you know,
it will come.
I hope. I want to set a challenge for all of us for the week coming up, and we can say how it went.
Yeah, come, let's do it.
The challenge I want to set for all three of us,
right,
and we'll say how we got on next week, is to get out of bed by 10. Be out of bed by 10.
I mean, I can do that.
No. I'm not saying you have to. And
no. But I want to do that because
I want us to try it.
I'm creasing because I'm just thinking he's gonna do all nighter.
That's the problem.
He's gonna think, oh yeah, I'm up.
I go to. Let me check this. Hold up. Give me a second. I'm just gonna tell
technology lad over here. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
My sleep's been bad lately. I'll be honest.
My average sleep time is 3:26 a.m.
What's your average wake up time?
I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't say on here. I'd have to check on my phone.
Well, when do you tend to wake up?
Probably 11. It's still in the morning.
Okay, I'm still saying. Okay, so all I'm saying for you is an hour earlier than
No. Do you know what the time is?
You don't get out of bed.
For me,
out of bed.
I'll wake up at time. Can't get out of bed.
10 a.m. Right? Maybe we'll let's ease into this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can wake up at like 8 sometimes, but I'd be in bed till 12. Like just
literally,
like on
I
YouTube
can do
watching.
that. Yeah.
Okay. The challenge would be not to wake up. Wake up whenever you do wake up. Oh, no, I said not to wake up. Wake up.
Why am I see this, brother?
Yeah. Wake up whenever you do.
Yeah.
But the challenge is as soon as you wake up, you get out of bed. Like you're not like laying around. Get out of bed. Yeah.
Yeah. After.
And we'll come back next week and we'll see how we've all progressed. Yeah. But mate, this has actually been
great to get back to.
This has been great. We've got a producer, we've got a set, we've got a timetable now.
We've rebranded, restructured, and we hope you enjoy it. Let us know what you think about it. Follow us here, Spotify, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the listening platforms. We're taking podcasting seriously 2021. Your support already, whilst we've been barely doing anything, has been immense. So, honestly. Yeah, we're just happy to be back.
Episode 29 is a wrap, and we'll catch you in the next one.
In a bit.
Adios.
Ticked off the mic. Okay, we got into the intro.